Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Amber. If you're returning, welcome back. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, definitely subscribe. If this reading resonates and you would like to book a personal reading, you can do that on my website. The link is down below in the description. I'm not sure if there's going to be an extended version for this particular reading, but if you want to check out any of the other extended readings, the link to join members is also down below in the description box. I have a lot of pre-shuffle messages, indoor channeled messages that are sitting here on the board. Right before I press start on your reading, a little, oh, she in the window. Yeah, it's a little female. It's a girl cardinal. I wonder if I could catch a picture of her. Yeah, I can't make this up. Look at the little female cardinal. So y'all know it's real. Okay? Right before I started y'all reading, she came up to the window just like she did a moment ago, and I was like, let me look up what this means. I already know, like, cardinal birds, or at least for me as a reader, I personally associate them with ancestors. And the reason why is because the color red is also associated with ancestors, right? And I see little finches and all kinds of little birds all the time, but this is the first time since the spring began that I actually seen the cardinals. So clearly they've migrated, or it's their season, or whatever the case may be, right? So I already associate them with ancestors. Clearly the title of your reading says ancestors. They said it's a hostile takeover happening right now. So please hold. Okay. Which is kind of an energy that is carrying over from the last reading where, and if y'all didn't watch it, you might want to go and look at the last Capricorn reading that I did, because I explained the tension or the uncomfortable like energy that's surrounding Capricorn, because Capricorn is square to the eclipse. Okay. I think it was something about like the divinity of this situation or something of that nature. You might want to go and watch it. Anyway, I literally looked this up right before I pressed start on y'all's reading, and it says seeing a female cardinal means that you will receive good news or something positive will happen for you in the future. It says they may be harbingers of strength and friendship. Female cardinals may indicate that transformation is on the horizon. For whatever it's worth, this June 5th, 2023, I know that was last year, that could be significant last year, or the 5th of June this year could definitely be significant. Okay. So anyway, just want to throw that out there. It's spot on with the cards that I have sitting out here. So the first thing that fell out was on guard. And it feels like this is both you and your ancestors' energy. Okay. Basically, like at an impasse or at some sort of like standoff or something. If I could be honest with you, it feels like this is more so like your ancestors' guides or whatever the case may be, because what came out after that is meditate. And it's like you are possibly at some sort of peace, or you've decided to remove yourself from a particular situation. You may have gone into like a quiet, observant type of energy. And if you haven't already, I feel like that could be the advice. Okay. It says follow your intuition, find inner peace and balance alone or with partner. And then the last card that came out was, or in this particular deck, Mr. or Miss Fix It. It says, don't try to fix others, heal yourself to attract the best partner, people pleasing, and trust the process. Okay. I feel like the other person or group of people that is in this particular situation with you, they're busy trying to fix something that's already broke. I feel like you already know, or you don't have no desire to fix anything that's already broken. The next card that came out was New Moon in Taurus, which this literally says prosperity lies ahead. What else is interesting is that on the 1st of May, Jupiter is going to officially enter into Taurus. okay, which is going to be a really auspicious time for all of the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, very auspicious. In Vedic astrology, it's actually going to be like it's moving out of Aries. So there could definitely be those of you who have significant placements of fire signs where you may have felt like your luck or benevolence or abundance or something of that nature has been delayed on the 1st of May. You may start to see those things materialize, while for the earth signs, this is kicking off a very abundant season. Okay. The other cards that came out here, clearly you have the World. This says life on earth. This will be your energy, Taurus or Capricorn, possibly. This is the energy that you're sharing with a Taurus. And then look at the Eight of Swords. Like, see what I'm saying? Where ancestors, they like kicking up some sort of storm. It's like they're rerouting messages or whatever, like commotion or disruptions or something like that somebody may have tried to send in your direction or your person's direction or something like that. It's being rerouted. Spirit is saying to hold on. Okay. And then the other card that came out is Protector. And see what I'm saying about this, Mr. or Mrs. Fix It. Like I said, I feel like there's somebody who is external to this particular situation. They're trying to fix something, but look at all of the cracks. Like something or someone is already broken from a particular situation or something like that. I could see you all's message saying that the live is a little bit lagged. I want to remind y'all that Uranus and Jupiter is conjunct right now in the sign of Taurus. Okay. And Taurus rules like electronics. Like Mercury is still retrograde anyway. It's trying to station itself direct. Taurus is also like associated with technology, disruptions. So I'm sorry, y'all. That's the energy that's in the universe. But we're going to do this reading though. How about that? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, please come into this space. Only you all are welcome into this space. Please protect me and the collective from any electronic, technological disruptions, energetic disruptions. We're not here for none of that. All right. What's the overall energy, please, for Capricorn? Period. You feel me, Latoya? We don't care. We moving right along. Look, a time for healing. Oh, I love this for you, Capricorn. Definitely balsamic moon showing up here. That's right in line with that meditate card that came out. And then you have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Now, for whatever reason, you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. Starting to be able to see the forest for the trees is kind of what this is given, or when Mercury finally goes direct. Okay. See the smoke clearing and then being able to see the forest for the trees. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay. For those of you who do not know, on the 23rd, on or around the 24th, depending on where you are in the world, there is a full moon. It's happening technically in Libra, but it's on the cusp of Scorpio. So it is kind of like a releasing of negativity for the purpose of reestablishing or establishing balance. Okay. So keep that in mind. What I was going to say a moment ago with this, your commitment is being tested. I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like this is you, Capricorn. I feel like there is possibly a person, a group of people, or there's a situation or something like that that's external to you. Their commitment is being tested. And for whatever, I don't know how this is going to show up in your life. Like this could be their commitment to loving you being tested. Their commitment to, like, if this is like in a work situation, right? Because Capricorn does rule the 10th house. It could definitely be tied into like legacy or whatever the case may be. Their commitment to accommodating you or something of that nature, or realizing that you're the GOAT for real, could be being tested at this time. I just feel like people are going to have to take a strong stance on where they stand as it relates to you, Capricorn, with this energy and where this is headed. Okay. What's the main influence of this showing up here for Capricorn? You got two. Clearly, this is a split spread. So let's not play. Time for healing. You have Leo here with the Lover. There could be a Leo, a Taurus, a Libra of some sort of significance. You may not feel very like playful or warm or like you may not be in a real like extroverted space. Okay, it feels like that might be what you're healing from, and or there's someone in your immediate environment, someone who you're connected to or will be connected to in the very near future. They may be healing from being in some sort of extroverted space. Yeah, because see, whoever this is, whether it's a Leo or not, whether take it however it resonates, this, it feels like this person, they're in confirmation, they're in the process of overcoming some sort of like hostile takeover. And in the meantime, I feel like you're, look how calm. Look how calm these waters look. The other energy that came out here is quincunx, which is definitely about irritation, contradictions. It's definitely about like tension, clashing energies. Somebody's commitment elsewhere could definitely be like is being tested at this time. Okay. I feel like these are love readings. I don't know. Show me the situation for Capricorn. The Page of Wands. Pole vault. This always gives me pole vault. You know, like the track and field sport of pole vault. Somebody may try to take some sort of inspired action, or in the very near future, Capricorn. Oh, okay. Yeah. Time for healing. So you need to pause right now. I feel like your ancestors, your guides are going to make it undoubtedly clear when it's time for you to take this inspired action with the Page of Wands here. Seven of Wands. In between time with the Seven of Wands, you have some sort of boundaries or something like that up between you and another person, and rightfully so. Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles together. This is a Five of Pentacles energy. There could be a missed opportunity in the very near future. Not for you. It feels like that's an external energy. How does Capricorn show up in their situation right now? The Seven of Cups. I don't really feel like you're confused. I feel like you have options. I feel like you have options. And if I could be honest, all I could really pay attention to are these ladders. Like there's some sort of like elevation or something of that nature. Because even when you look at this card, I've never even paid attention, but look at how calm the water is behind him. It's the same vibe. That's a time for healing. It kind of gives me an energy where like you either did have the option, or you will in the very near future have the option to let something just kind of roll off your back like a duck, or someone who, this is how you're showing up though. Look, the Tower. Listen, it's a hostile situation going on external to you. You're unaware. You're being protected. Because how could all of this be going on in the external or with your person or in your immediate environment or whatever the case may be, but you calm like this? Capricorn. Yeah, look. The Two of Wands, and see, like you looking out of this window, hence the damn bird in the window, is like you know that there's going to be some sort of opportune time to take some sort of inspired action in the very near future. What does this action look like? Sorry, y'all going up in the comments. My bad. Y'all going up in the comments. Dealing with a stubborn Aries, but like you said, he needs to recognize I'm the GOAT for real. I reached out to a Scorpio today to see if he wanted. He told me after a period of contact we can be cool. Be back once I touch down. No problem, Queen. We be here. Can't nobody break my show. Show me this inspired action that Capricorn's going to be taking in the very near future. The Hangman. Ooh. You know, I'm going to be honest with you, Capricorn. What I'm hearing is you going to know when you see it. That's what this is giving. It feels as though somebody may have tried to have you like bent out of shape with this Hangman here. But for whatever reason, like the position that they put you in, you're mastering it and or you're comfortable with it. And then you still have this Two of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. Like, you know that there's going to be some sort of opportune, something about your position is going to end up changing. Okay, show me who's involved. I'm not doing no personal readings right now, Latoya. I'm not answering personal questions on this live. Book a clarity card, book a reading. Judgment. They have to make a decision. Whoever this is, they have to make some sort of decision, or a decision will be made for them. Justice here on the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Cups. They have to. Somebody has to make a decision here. What's this Tower for this, whoever this is? And look, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just either you have options or somebody else did or does. You are in a position where you don't want to be juggled, or you're healing. You don't want to be juggled with this Two of Pentacles here. Either that, or there's kind of like this mirroring energy where somebody may have been juggling you and fucked around and now they're getting juggled. I don't. King of Wands here, Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is heavy on Leo energy. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius could be of some sort of significance. It feels like this person has either they're stubborn as hell, or they have a lot of fixed energy in their chart. Balance this energy. Tell me about this inspire action or this position that Capricorn feels that they're in this particular, the Knight of Swords. This person is coming towards you with this Knight of Swords. There's some sort of communication. This, y'all. Nine of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Four of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. It's too many people involved here. Like, why? It's three women. It don't have to be women, but the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, like this Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Pentacles. This is either an energy where this person just wants to be completely by themselves, or you want to be completely by yourself. Or again, it's like assessing the competition. Yes, Five of Wands with the King of Wands here with the Tower. Somebody's assessing the competition. Bottom of the deck, the Empress is here with the Ace of Pentacles, though. So like I said, there's something opportune, or there's an opportunity that's coming back around. There's another opportunity to collaborate. Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This is still the Nine of Pentacles. If I could be honest with you, I feel like there's somebody coming towards you. They're possibly wondering, do you have options? Are you seeing someone else? Seven of Cups here with the Leo. They're with the Lover energy, like they're confused. They're confused about that. What's at the heart of this situation, please, for Capricorn? The Sun. Truth. This is still a Leo energy. Sun and Leo. Some of y'all, this is the Sun in Scorpio. Somebody could have a rising in Scorpio. You move into the beat of your own drum. There's definitely a third party situation here. Three of Cups here with the Lovers. You know that. That's the truth. Or you know somebody has options or had options or something of that nature. I'm gonna be honest with you, this energy is starting to annoy me somewhat. Where is this energy coming from? Spirit, show me the recent past. Bench. Did they try to put you on a bench, Capricorn? Did they try to bench a real player for real? Be for real. Did they try to put you on the bench while they explored their other options? Oh no, we're not having none of that. We're not having none of that. Where is this currently with this Sun card sitting here? Where fuel station? Fuel station? Oh, and it just hit the ground. Okay, so somebody in this situation, they be gaslighting. Either that, like somebody be gaslighting, or look, fuel station in reverse, or there's an energy. This is also about vitality, energy, right? Ego. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Somebody could have been feeling real gassed up, or felt like you gassed them up, or vice versa. You could feel like this person gassed you up or something like that, but that just hit the ground. So somebody didn't ran out of gas. With this street card here, somebody could be for the streets. I'm just saying. You tried to bench. You didn't put the goat on the bench. Did you do that for real? Where's this headed? Not the fuel station in the car. Somebody actually could too be physically headed toward you. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Wands here. This is definitely a messenger, but it's more so someone who is traveling with the message. This could be someone who's taking some sort of inspired action to come towards you. And then you have the street card, this fuel station, in the sun. I also associate the sun with vacation. So this person could be actively preparing to come towards you, or to invite you somewhere. Yeah, with this time for healing, some of you guys, this could be some sort of invitation to go, like, have some sort of like alone time. Because like I said, something about with this Leo energy, it's like somebody's burned out on like being extroverted or egotistical or something of that nature. Somebody's coming to a realization like, okay, I need to get into some healing space. Or I hope this is making sense. Y'all, I'm still, Miss Mercury is still retrograde. So you have the lighthouse here with the sky. See what I'm saying? There's an enlightenment. Or there's an energy where this person is coming into a realization about where you stand. Then you have within the vehicle, possibly that you're moving on. Where's this headed? The library. Oh, somebody gonna learn today. Today you're gonna learn. Who put a goat on the bench? What? Crossroads Tavern. This could be someone who has a bit of a drinking issue. A Pisces could be significant. This is someone who might be a bit of a lush. You could run across this person in a bar. You may have met them in a bar. One of these readings that I think I'm gonna do today, y'all know I'd be obedient to spirit. I know one of these readings is titled Stirred Not Shaken. So whichever, I don't know yet which one it is. You might want to watch that one whenever it comes out, because that's how somebody's feeling about you, that like you're not shaking. You're stirred, but you're not shaking. Like I said, somebody could have gassed you up, or somebody could have gaslit you, or they were hoping that you would be feeling like shaken or shook by something. Then you have nightclub here, external. And again, there's too many people involved. Tell me one more thing about where this energy is headed. Farm, agricultural work, livestock, rearing. This is the moment this card fell out, I started hearing August Alsina, work. Got some work to do. That's how they feel. That's where this is headed. Mountain, yeah. They know that they have to truck a long way, or okay. There's not gonna be an extended version of this reading. How does a Capricorn feel about this person currently? It's too many people here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, coughing on the bottom of the deck. Magic of pretending. And then this is total connection that just fell out as an issue over here externally. You might not give no flying about if this was a connection, a total connection or something. You have the graduate here. You could definitely feel like you finish, you're done. You sleep good at night. You a real one. You sleep good at night. The document. What fell out or what went array or sideways is kicking it. In control. That's the thing. Like somebody gaslit you, or somebody thought that they were in control of this situation. They're not. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Oh my God. Okay. It's a lot of, this is combative. Look, and there it go. Narcissist, self-absorbed, one-sided relationship. Anyway, I swear, y'all, I don't know if it's just me because I'm highly empathic, but I swear around every fucking bend, there's a narcissist. Around every bend. And I'm like, could you give the narcissist kicking boots to somebody else. I'm really tired of kicking narcissists on their ass and then they throat. I'm tired. Like every bend. And it don't just be in like, you know, romantic relationships. Like it be in work. It go to the grocery store and cashier is the narcissist. Like come for real. Be for real, God. Be for real. Okay, I kind of want to. I'm wondering how the ancestors. Let's do that. Let's do that. Spirit, how do the ancestors view this situation, please, for Capricorn? Thank y'all for watching. Please hit the like button. If you're still here, hit the like button. The 10 of Wands, y'all. I'm telling y'all, look, it's a high stop with the Tower. Y'all, look, this energy is going to be, if it's not already, it's going to be live and direct. I'm just hearing shots fired. Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles, and you are highly protected during this particular, whatever this is that's going on. How do the ancestors view this person? The dreamer. The dreamer. They could view them as a Pisces. This is the Star on the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. They may feel like they have an Aquarius attached to them. I definitely feel like your ancestors have guided you away from this person, or in the very near future have been trying to guide. Listen, y'all, all I'm seeing is this energy live and direct. Like when I say like this energy is live and direct, I think Gemini actually had a reading where it was like, or it's a short or something where it's like they moving towards you sideways because they know what's up, or approaching you with caution because they know what's up, or something like that. Yes, because when I did that reading, I think it was when Uranus had first stationed retrograde, and now Uranus being conjunct with Jupiter would be an expansion of that energy. But in that particular Gemini reading, I don't know why that's significant here, but in that Gemini reading, it was an energy where it's like somebody trying to call you. They can't get through. They're trying to come by your house. There's roadblocks. Car breakdown. They run out of gas on the way there. Like, no matter what this person, they keep trying to reach you. You're unreachable. Tell me one more thing about how the ancestors view whoever this is that think they about to come towards Capricorn. That's interesting because it was the 10 of Pentacles, but it just flipped back. It went in the deck. This person is learning a lesson. Yeah, that's what this say too. I didn't even realize this literally says educates. Gonna learn today. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is trying to either maybe show them something. Clarify. The Commander. And look, he got two faces. So heavy on Gemini. How does this connection between Capricorn and this person look in the future? The Wanderer and the Peacock. The Vessel. Which would be the Devil. But I'm looking at Death card, the Death card here. So there's something that's changing about you all's arrangement or contract. I'll be honest with you. It feels like there's something that's changing about a contract as above, up above. Wheel of Fortune, life map. It's giving reassignment. And look, shapeshifter. Man, look, I don't know who this person is, but they learning one hell of a lesson as it relates to you. There's a hostile takeover. And I don't know how that applies to y'all life, but here goes judgment. Look, the unknown. It's almost as if it's not supposed to be known. You have judgment now here twice. Y'all will find out. Yeah, Seven of Swords. and see what came out of your pre-shuffle was the Eight of Swords. It's like this deception or duplicitous energy coming towards you. And then there was like that hurricane or whatever, or something like that, that whipped up or is going to whip up. Do you have anything to be worried about or concerned? No, absolutely not. Here's karma with the Ten of Swords. So, in the Emperor. It is what it is. That's your reading. I hope this brings y'all clarity. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't control the planets, so I can't accommodate. Mercury is still retrograde, so I hope this made sense. Definitely like, comment, share, subscribe. Go up in the comments and let me know if this resonates for you. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.